It's week 4 of the NFL, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Colts, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. An early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers.
Well, down on the field, they're all thinking the same thing that they do every week, Charles. All the work, all the preparation over the past week, it all leads up to these next 4 quarters.
It's suspenseful now, Brandon, but once that ball is kicked, that thought will go out the window. From then on, it's just time to execute and fight for a win.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
After a tough couple of years in Denver, Wilson finally gets his fresh start, and he's certainly hoping to make the most of it. Truthfully, though, it's been tough sledding ever since being traded from Seattle a few years back. But he still has the talent and tools to make this next chapter a positive one.
That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
You look at this Steeler defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks... They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw.
Lets one go downfield for Pierce.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce,
his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Colts strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense for the Colts, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. 3rd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. Wilson. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Julian Blackman bringing him down. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, he stays, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. A 3rd field goal in the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And a blocked field goal. So not only an opportunity missed, an opportunity made there on special teams.
Without a doubt, and I need to check with my analytics guy because every coach we've ever talked to, they always say, if you block a kick in special teams, your team wins 90+%. I've never truly seen that number quantified, but that's how coaches believe.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Throw left side, take it in by Pittman.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for a Colts.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Second and 13. Left side, he finds Pierce.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They run the option here on first and 10.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, Taylor.
Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Second and 9 now. Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
70 range. Check. 19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Okay, Brandon,
so we're at halftime with our score
everybody.
7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Texans who've got the lead in the second quarter. The Texans trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, we head over to Hotlanta to check out the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Kirk Cousins with a touchdown pass to Drake London. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The rookie #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, with a touchdown pass there. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he stopped immediately there.
The tackle by Cole Holcomb. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Again, it's Taylor.
And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now Wilson. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
To throw is Wilson.
Austin brings in the quick throw.
With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Here's Wilson.
A short one there to Freiermuth. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up from the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Throwing is Wilson.
He's got this to Pickens.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 33. Now it's Wilson.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Wilson.
And he'll get it right back to Washington. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, Wilson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wilson now off the bootleg. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown.
Calvin Austin
From 6 yards away.
and the Steelers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
They're going to run it with Harris. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And it's a pretty good 9.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Wilson.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the draw, it's Harris. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down at 7.
Now it's Wilson.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Now Wilson.
Completes this one to Pickens.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now Wilson changing the play.
On the give, this is Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh, he's going to go for it all.
And caught in the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Colts offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Check smash. Check smash.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
At the 41-yard line.
Back to Taylor on first down. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Ready.
The Colts on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy is on fire.
They turn to Taylor on 4th. And boy, is he close. Did he? And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Now this time he'll look to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Defense.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Hey, smash Bronco!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the... They'll come out throwing here on first down. He takes this one down.
It's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Go check. Let's go. 19, 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hey, smash. Panthers streak. Panthers cut 19. Cut 19. 79 Bronco.
He'll look to throw.
He'll drop this down to Taylor.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
He's back to throw.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here we go. First and goal.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start the drive with Harris. And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on 1st down.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Steelers who will have the first chance to go down and score here in overtime as we are back underway. And able to get this out to the 25.
And the Steelers set to take the field.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 2nd down.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
First throw in overtime now for Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Good footwork at the 30. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And the Colts getting ready to go.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick 6, fumble return. You can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Here we go, sack. Check go.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's good for the Colts.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
It's a quarterback sneak.
And he is going to have a Colts first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper.
Well, that last run for a first down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
84 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left.
Two yards still to go. Third down now.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hey, check that, street.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score in OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great game that we bore witness to. So for Indianapolis, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Colts leader at quarterback. He's currently third in the NFL in passing yards. It's the Colts and the Jaguars, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. So good to have you with us. Mike Therese. Calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
Keelan Robinson to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jacksonville comes out with a former #1 overall pick. Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback, 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe, already is season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win, and the spirits of the building just change overnight. They need that. Can today be that spark? Because if not, they're in for a long season. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it!